Assalamualaikum viewers. Today lecture is too much important. This lecture is about data of Pakistan. In this lecture we will discuss complete data of Pakistan. Introduction, background of Pakistan. The Indus Valley Civilization, one of the oldest in the world in dating rank back at least 5,000 years, spread over much of what is presently Pakistan during the second millennium BC. Remnants of this culture fused with the migrants Indo-Aryan people. The area underwent successive invasion in subsequent centuries from the Persians, Greek, Scythians, Arabs who brought Islam, Afghan and Turks. The Mughal Empire flourished in the 16th and 17th century. The British came to dominate the region in the 18th century. The separation in 1947 of British India into the Muslim state of Pakistan with West and East section and largely Hindu India created lasting tension between the two countries, and India and Pakistan fought two wars and a limited conflict in 1947, 48, 65 and 99. In response to Indian nuclear weapon testing, Pakistan conducted its own test in mid-1998. Geography of Pakistan. Location. Pakistan is located in South Asia bordering the Arabian Sea between India and East on the east and Iran and Afghanistan on the west and China in the north. Geographical coordinates is 30 north and 70 east. Map reference Asia. Area is 7,96,095 square kilometer. Area comparatively slightly more than 5 times the size of Georgia. Land boundaries total 7,257 kilometers. Border countries are 4 Afghanistan 2,670 kilometers, China 438 kilometers, India 3,190 kilometers, Iran 959 kilometers. Coastline is total 1,046 kilometers. Maritime claim is territorial sea is 12 nautical mile and contiguous zone is 24 nautical mile, while EEZ is a 200 nautical mile. Climate of Pakistan is mostly hot, dry desert, temperate in northwest, Arctic in north. Terrain divided into 3 major geographic area: the northern highlands, the Indus River plain in the center and east, and the Balochistan plateau in the south and west. Elevation. K2 is the highest point. It's called also Godwin Austen, which is 8,611 meter, and lowest point is Arabian Sea 0 meter, while the mean elevation of Pakistan is 900 meter. Natural resources of Pakistan is arable land, extensive natural gas resources, limited petroleum, poor quality coal, iron ore, copper, salt, limestone. Land use. Agriculture land is 35%, arable is 27%. Permanent crop is 1.1%, while permanent pasture is 6%. Forest is only 2.1% and other is 62%. Irrigated land is 1,93,400 square kilometer. Major rivers by length is Indus River 3,610 kilometer. Sutlej River is 1,372 km. Chenab is 1,086 km. Major watershed area square kilometer, Indian Ocean. Major aquifers is Indian Basin. Population distribution. The Indus River and its tributaries attract most of the settlement, with Punjab province the most densely populated. Natural hazards. Frequently earthquake, occasionally severe, especially in north and west. Flooding along the Indus after heavy rain July and August. Geography note: Control Khyber Pass and Bolan Pass, traditional invasion route between Central Asia and the Indian subcontinent. People and society. Population is 24 crore 76 lakh, the 5th most populated country in the world. Nationality is called Pakistani. Ethnic group are Punjabi 44%, Pashtun 15%, Sindhi 14%, Saraiki 8%, Mohajir 7%, Baluchi 3% and other 6%. Languages are Punjabi, Sindhi, Saraiki, Pashto, Urdu, Baluchi, Henko, Baroi, English. and other. Burushki religion, Muslim are 96.5%, while other religions are 3.5%. Age structure 0 to 14% are 34%. 0 to 14 years are 34%. 15 to 64 years are 60%. 60% is also, this 60% is also called labor force of Pakistan, which lies in the age of 15 to 64 years. 65 year and over are only 4.77%. Dependency ratio, total dependency ratio is 70. Median age, total 22 year, male 21 and female 22. Population growth rate is 1.91, which is 44 in comparison of ranking. Birth rate is 26 birth per 1000 population. Death rate 5.94 deaths per 1000 population. Net migration is -1% per 1000 population. Population distribution, urbanization. Urban population is 38% of total population. Rate of urbanization is 2.1% annual rate of change. Major urban area population is 17 million in Karachi, 13 million Lahore, 3.7 million Faisalabad, 2 million Gujranwala, 2 million Peshawar and 1 million Islamabad. Sex ratio at birth 1.05 males / female. Total population in 1.0% male / female. Male population is more than female population in Pakistan. Mother's mean age at first birth. During first birth, generally mothers are having 22.8 years. Maternal mortality ratio is 154 deaths per 1 lakh live births. 154 women dies during their delivery out of 1 lakh live births. Infant mortality rate is 52 deaths per 1000 live. Life expectancy at birth. Total population is 69 years. Total population life expectancy is 69 years, while male life expectancy is 67 years and female life expectancy is 72 years. Total fertility rate 3.39 children born per woman. Gross reproduction rate is 1.66. Contraceptive prevalence rate is 34%. Drinking water sources improved. Urban is 96% of population, rural 92% population, total 94% population have access to drinking water sources. Current health expenditure is 2.8% of GDP. Physician density 1.12 physician per 1000 population. Hospital bed density is 0.6 beds per 1000 population. Sanitation facility access. Urban have 88.6% of population, while rural 73% population have sanitation facility access. Total 78% Pakistani have the access to sanitation facility. Major infection diseases is degree of risk is high. Food or waterborne diseases, bacterial diarrhea, hepatitis A and E, and typhoid fever. Obesity adult prevalence rate is 8.6%. Comparison ranking is 148. Alcohol consumption per capita is almost zero. Tobacco use is 20%. Children under the age of 5 years are 23%. Currently married women ages is 15 to 49, 63%. Child marriages, women married by ages 15 is 3.6%, while women married by age 18 is 18.3%. Education expenditure 2.4% of GDP is consumed by education. Literacy Definition: age 15 and over can read and write. Such people can be count as literate. Total population 58% is literate. Male 70% and female 46% is literate. School life expectancy primary to tertiary education total 9 years. Youth unemployment rate ages 15 to 24 is total 9.4%. Environment current issues: water pollution from raw sewage, industrial waste, and agriculture runoff. Limited natural freshwater resources. Most of the population does not have access to potable water. Deforestation, soil erosion, desertification, air pollution, and noise pollution in urban area are the main environmental current issues. Environment international agreements. Party 2, Pakistan is party to Antarctic environmental protection, marine living resources, Antarctic Treaty, biodiversity, climate change Kyoto Protocol, climate change Paris Agreement, desertification, endangered species, environmental modification, hazardous waste, law of the sea, marine dumping, London Convention, nuclear test ban, ozone layer protection, ship pollution, water land. Signed but not ratified, marine life conservation. Climate, mostly hot, dry desert, temperate in northwest, Arctic in north. Land use, agriculture land, 35%. Food insecurity, several localized food insecurity. Revenue from forest, 0.1% of GDP. Only 0.1% of GDP is revenue from forest, because Pakistan have only 2.1% of its forest land. Revenue from coal is 0.06%. Also, Pakistan has a large reservoirs of coal, but still we have no revenue from this coal. Air pollutants, particulate matters emission is 55. Carbon dioxide emission 201 megatons, and methane emission is 142 megatons. Waste and recycling. Municipal solid waste generated annually is 30 million, and municipal solid waste recycled annually is 24,60,000 tons. Only 8% of municipal solid waste is recycled in Pakistan. Major rivers by length, major watershed, major sequoia, already discussed above, therefore I am skipping it. Government country name is Islamic Republic of Pakistan. Conventional short term is Pakistan. Local long form Jamhuriyat Islami Pakistan. Etymology of Pakistan: the word Pak means pure in Persian or Pashto, while the Persian suffix stan means place of or country. So the word Pakistan literally means land of pure. Government type: Federal Parliamentary Republic. Capital is Islamabad. Geographic coordinate is 3341 north and 7303 east. Time difference is UTC plus 5 for 10 hours ahead of Washington DC during standard time. Etymology already discussed. Administrative division: 4 provinces, 2 Pakistan administrative area, and 1 capital territory: Azad Kashmir, Balochistan, Gilgit, Baltistan, Islamabad capital territory, Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, Punjab, and Sindh and Balochistan. Independence: Pakistan got independence on 14 August 1947 from British India. National holidays: Constitution. Several previous latest endorsed 12 April 1973, passed on 19 April 1973, entered into force 14 August 1973. Amendment proposed by Senate or by National Assembly, passage required at least two-third majority of both houses, amended many times, last in 2022. Legal system, common law system with Islamic law influence. International law organization participation. Pakistan accepts compulsory ICJ jurisdiction with reservation, non-party state to the ICC. Citizenship by birth is yes. Citizen by descent, only at least one person must be a citizen of Pakistan. One parent must be a citizen of Pakistan. Dual citizenship recognized, yes, but limited to select countries. Suffrage, 18 year of age, universal. Note, there are joint electorates and reserved parliamentary seats for women and non-Muslim. Executive branch, Chief of State, President Arif Alvi since 9 September 2018. Head of government is Prime Minister Anwar al-Haq Kakar. Cabinet appointed by the President upon the advice of the Prime Minister. Election appointment, President indirectly elected by the electoral colleges consisting of member of the Senate, National Assembly and Provincial Assemblies for a 5-year terms, limited to 2 consecutive terms. Election last held on 4 September 2018, next to be held in 2023. Prime Minister elected by National Assembly. Election results of 2018-2013. Legislative branch description. Election. Senate last held on 3 March. National Assembly held on 25 July 2018. Judicial branch. Highest court, Supreme Court of Pakistan, consists of the Chief Justice and 16 judges. Judge selection and term of office. Justice nominated by an 8-member parliamentary committee upon the recommendation of the Judicial Commission, a 9-member body of judges and other judicial professional and appointed by the President. Justices can serve until age of 65. Subordinate courts, high courts, federal Sharia court, provincial and district civil and criminal court. Specialized court for issues such as taxation, banking and customs. Political parties and its leaders. ANP Esfandiar Wali, AML Sheikh Rashid, BAP Abdul Qudus Bezenjo, BAP Awami. It's a very lengthy list, but the most populated parties are PMLN, PTI, JUI, PPP, ANP, etc. International organization participation. ADB, AIB, ARF, ASEAN, WCO, WHO, WIPO, WMO, WTO, and etc. Diplomatic representation in the US. Ambassador Masood Khan, Chancery. Diplomatic representation from the US. Chief of the mission is Ambassador Donald Bloom. Flag description, green and white with crescent and star. National symbols, 5-pointed star between the horns of a waxing crescent moon. Jasmine national color, green, white. National anthem is Qawmi Tarana. National heritage. Total World Heritage Sites, 6. There are 6 total World Heritage sites in Pakistan, all are cultural. Selected World Heritage Site locales are archaeological ruins of Mohenjo-daro, Buddhist ruins of Takhtabai, Texela, Fort and Shalimar Garden in Lahore, historical monument at Makli Tatta, Rohtas Port. Economic overview. Lower middle income South Asia economy, extremely high debt, endemic corruption, major currency devaluation, major food insecurity and inflation, environmentally fragile, agricultural sector, regional disputes with India and Afghanistan hinder investment. These are the major economic issues. Real GDP purchasing power parity is 1.2 trillion PPP. Real GDP growth rate is 6.4% during 2021 and 0.5% during 2023. Real GDP per capita 5,200 during 2022-21. GDP official exchange rate $253 billion. Inflation rate 9.5%, but current inflation rate is 28%. Credit rating, Fitch rating is B, Moody's rating B3, and Standard and Poor rating is B. GDP composition by sector of origin. Agriculture 24%, industry 19%, and services 56%. GDP composition by end use. Household consumption 82%, government consumption 11%, investment in fixed capital 14%, export of goods and services 8%, import of goods and services minus 17%. Agriculture product, sugar cane, buffalo milk, wheat, milk, rice, maize, potato, cotton, fruit, mangoes and guavas. Industries, textile and apparel, food processing, pharmaceutical, surgical instrument, construction material, paper products, fertilizer and shrimp. Industrial production growth rate 7.8%. Labor force is 73 million. Labor force by occupation 42% in agriculture, 22% in industry and 35% in services. Unemployment rate is 4.3%. Youth unemployment rate is 9.4%. Population below poverty is 24%. Gini index coefficient distribution of family income is 29%. Average household expenditure on food is 39%. Household income or consumption by percentage share is lowest 10% and highest is 10%. Budget revenue is 38% and expenditure 59%. Budget surplus or deficit is minus 0.5% of GDP. Public debt 67% of GDP, but this is 2017 data. Currently, it is 74% of GDP with 125 billion US dollar external debt. Taxes and other revenue 15.4% of GDP. Current account balance is minus $12 billion. Exports 35 billion during 2021 and exports partner are United States 14%, China export is 8%, toward Germany it is 7% and United Kingdom it is 6%. Export commodities are textile, clothing and apparel, rice, leather goods, surgical instrument. Imports 76%, 76 billion during 2021. Total import of Pakistan was 76 billion US dollar. Import partner are China. Pakistan is importing 28% of its import from China, 11% from UAE, and 5% from US. Main import commodities of Pakistan are refined petroleum, crude petroleum, natural gas, palm oil, scrap iron. Reserve of foreign exchange and gold, 22 billion US dollar. But currently Pakistan have only 10 billion US dollar reserve. Debt, external debt is 125 currently, 125 billion US dollar. Exchange rate currently it is, in 2021 it was 162, currently it is 300 rupees, equal to $1. Energy, electricity excess, population without electricity 46 million, electricity 39 million kilowatt, consumption is, and export is 0 kilowatt, import is 487 million kilowatt. Nuclear energy, Pakistan number of operational nuclear reactors are 6. Net capacity of operational nuclear reactor 3.2 gigawatt. Percent of total electricity production is 10% from nuclear sources. Coal production is 4 million metric ton in 2020. Almost 5 million metric ton. But consumption is 21 million metric ton. So we are importing coal 17 million metric ton. Petroleum, total petroleum production is 1 lakh barrel per day, while the consumption of per day is 4,93,000 barrel per day. Refined petroleum products, refined petroleum product export is 25,000 barrel per day, while refined petroleum product import is 2,64,000 barrel per day. Natural gas data, carbon dioxide emission 193 million metric ton of CO2 during 2019. Energy consumption per capita 15 million BTU per person in a year. Communication is telephone, mobile, cellular. Broadcast media of Pakistan. Internet country code is .pk. Internet user are total 48 million user in Pakistan. Transportation, national air transport system. Number of registered air carrier are 5. Civil aircraft registration country code prefix AP. Airport 151 airport with paved runways 108. Airport with unpaved runways are 43. Helicopters, pipelines 13,000 kilometer pipeline. Railway with total 11,881 kilometer. Roads 2,64,000 kilometer. Merchant marine total 58. Port and terminals. Major seaport Karachi Port Mohammed bin Qasim. Military and security forces. Space Agency Soparco, established in 1961. Space launch site is Somyani. Space program overview. Transitional issues, disputes, and international. Refugees and internally displaced persons, illicit drugs. So guys, this was the end of the lecture. For such type of more informative and knowledgeable lecture, please like this video and subscribe my channel. Thank you.